Good morning. I am so satisfied. I look like, what do I look like? Ooh, don't you say it. Don't you say it. Ah, it's cold. It is colder. It is colder today. My deep thoughts. Welcome to the channel. I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice, yeah, yeah, to worship you. Oh, my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear, and let it be a sweet, sweet sound. The horses are already out here feeding. They say it's breakfast time. Already grazing. Beautiful morning. Thank you, Jay. Hominy, again, the leftovers, my corn. It kind of like oatmeal, but it's just corn. This is the last of it. I told my mama to take it with her, but then she didn't. She kept trying to leave all that food. And like she always tell me, I say, I'm home. You the one that's going out in the streets. You take the food. And I looked in the refrigerator and she still left it in there. I said, okay, mama. She always worrying about her baby. Like I tell her, my big girl, I can handle it. My mom babies me, but people say it's always like that because you're the baby. Even though I'm old as I am, she still babies me. Worrying about if I'm eating, because you know how time. I was like, Mom, I got it. You can't be where you are worrying about me. Focus on what you got to do. I'm okay. But she already know me, so that's why she worried. But I've been doing a whole lot better. She don't need to worry now. She don't need to worry right now. God got it. It's 47 degrees. The temperature's dropping. It was 48, now it's 47. And I'm trying to build this channel up for whatever reason. Just because it has 75 subscribers now. It was like that yesterday when we were in the meeting. When it was raining, it got real windy because they have like these trees that are on the sidewalk and these little things. And those trees were bending like it was a storm out there. I'm glad all that passed while we were inside though. Because it was really raining and really windy. So I thought I wasn't going to be able to go to Walmart to grab my little items. But I was able to go to Walmart, grab what I needed, because I definitely don't want to go the day after work or before work, because I was getting like my yogurt and stuff. Anyway, did you ever get that bike? Or are you not getting that bike no more? And who is that up in here? Who are you? Come into the comments. Not very many people stop here. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Come on in and say hi. Anyhow, yeah, it's Monday. Off to work I go, I go. Off to work I go. Hey, off to work I go, I go. I used to like that little Toyota car, but now I don't think I like it no more. I definitely don't like it in that silver color because it looks funny this Friday when I get my check. Oh, okay. I need to do some Uber and DoorDash this weekend. God's willing. Last weekend, because I was busy all weekend, I couldn't do it. That's not a half moon, but it's almost a half moon. The sun is shining bright. The moon is still bright. The moon is like remarkable. It's like when you're flying in the sky and you see that stuff in the sky. It's beautiful. Breathtaking. I need to find out how much it costs to buy hay. I need to call that number because they have a sign right here. This property has been selling hay for years. Ever since I was a little girl and coming up here to go to church camp. When we didn't live here, we used to travel here to go to church camp. Now that we live here, it's like we take it for granted a little bit because we're here all the time. But that property's been selling hay. I don't know how much hay costs. I think one time I saw somewhere that it was like $30 or $35 for a bale of hay, $40, $50. That could get expensive. That can get expensive. You're trying to feed goats or you're trying to feed whatever. Especially if you don't have grass in your yard. I got to figure that part out. I think what I have to do is get like a movable gate. Those gates, they could be like moved. So they stay in a gated area. But that's kind of challenging because goats jump. And the kind of goats that I want, I was watching somebody's video and it was saying that you have to definitely have a higher fence and have some type of barrier because those little dwarf goats, even though they're little, they can jump, like jump. So I was like, I didn't know that. So now that made me have to really like think about how that's going to work. I guess that person decided to leave. I was asking them to come to the comments. They decided to go. But even though there's always invisible people, that's why I always be careful about what I'm saying. Because you never know who. I had actually deleted some videos this weekend. Some of the lives that I did, I went live, but then I didn't save it. I deleted it. I've learned that I don't save everything, depending on what actually went down in the live. I delete it. So I guess you finished your haircut? I guess you finished your haircut? I wish there was a way to add people into a video once you have started a live. You could do that on like Instagram, but you can't do that on YouTube. You have to actually set it up at the beginning. So that'd be nice if I could like add people like right now in the live. But if you don't set it up at the beginning, you can't do it. Not a lot of people going to the bait man this morning unless they already went. To me, it would be a nice feature. Maybe you could do it on a laptop. I don't know. I don't really get on my laptop too much because for whatever reason, my laptop doesn't run like my phone does on the Wi-Fi. It doesn't run smoothly as I had tested it at that time. So I just stick to my phone for now till I sort that out. But it would be nice though to be able to add people in the midst of a live. I need to still check that out. Check it out. You know, sometimes you're eating a lot of sugar and then you all of a sudden feel like that sugar is like stopping in your throat. Like I was eating candy the other night and then like some of that stuff that's in that candy, all that processed whatever, it's like it starts to stick in your throat. Yeah. As long as it's not below 38 degrees, we are supposed to go outside. Right now it's 46 degrees. But sometimes, like one week, I did not go outside. I don't care what the paper said. Because it was very cold. Very cold. And if it feels like that this morning, I ain't going out there. No, thank you. No, thank you. But hopefully there won't be a lot of little people there. I really wonder what's going on at that little thrift store. I just have these vibes that something happened to that person in there. Because that car has just been sitting in front of the building. It hasn't been open, but the light is on. You pass by at night, the light is on. So then I'm like, I think something happened to that person in there. That's just my investigative mind. Because it's just weird. Because usually they have the thrift store open. You pass by, it's open. But like for the last 2 weeks, it hasn't been open. And the car is just sitting right at the front. What's up with that? Yep, I find it very, very weird. The thrift store has not opened. Where's the person that opens it? The car is there. And like I said, when I went by that night, where I was coming from, like when I was coming back from choir practice Friday night, the light is on. Like in that back room, the light is on. And you can see that it's like in the back of the building. The light is on, not in the front area, but in the back. Your phone went dead. Yeah, that's why I use my old phone. That guy got these like church buses, those smaller like buses that some city's used. He got 3 of them out for sale. I wonder how much he's selling them for, because I always think about getting me a tiny house on wheels, do a build out. I wonder how much he's selling those busters. That man he's a hustler. I guess he's retired, but he's always selling something. He's always up something. He has a produce stand. He's the one that's got the goats, and I said I was going to talk to him one day. And he sells all kind of produce. Now, since he's got that stuff himself, yes, he's got a permit. I don't know. But he sells from his house. He's got like a lot of land around his property. Now, I don't know if he sells those goats. I need to be nosy one day and stop by and see if he sells them or they just his pets. Or he probably tried to sell them undercover. I don't know. Let me set this cruise control before I go blasting down the road. Sometimes you just start going fast and you didn't even think about it. You know how some people do stuff but they don't have the license for it, but they're doing it. It happens everywhere. But I'm just saying, for the fact that he actually has signs out. It's not like he's a moving vehicle. So if there was a type of license that had to be had, surely he would have to have it, because he's got signs out. He has a big sign that says produce, yada yada, whatever. I mean, a big, sign. So it's not like he's, well, the goats is a whole nother story. The sign is about the produce, not about the goats. He sells chicken eggs. He has chickens. I think he still has pigs, but I'm not sure. Yeah, undercover. Like if you go there and you ask about it, then maybe he sells them, but he doesn't have it on a sign. I think you're supposed to have some type of license to sell animals, aren't you? I think so. I don't know, but if it's a legal thing, you're supposed to have a license, I think. Oh, okay, well, that man has been there from as long as I can ever remember. That house has been there. He's been there. I stopped by there to get eggs before, but my mom, with her country self, she always say his eggs are not that fresh, and so we don't get them. I had stopped getting them. Sometimes they're fresh and sometimes they're not. But I guess when he probably has too many eggs and he's had them in the refrigerator too long, my mom always do her little egg test, and she'll say, these eggs ain't fresh. And then I'm like, in my mind, I say they fresher than what you get in the store. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my mom, she's so funny. But we get legs from, I say legs, but we get eggs from this lady from the church now. She said she's closer to our house anyway. My mom says you get a cup of water, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't really remember because I don't do it. But if I remember well, you fill the cup up with water, and when you put the egg in there, the egg is supposed to float, not drop to the bottom. If it drops to the bottom, that means that the egg is old. If I remember well, that's how it goes. It's not supposed to drop to the bottom if it's a fresh egg. Like if somebody's saying they're selling fresh eggs, then it shouldn't drop. When it drops, it lets you know it's not fresh. If I remember well, I'll ask her if I remember today. But if I remember well, that's what it is. Yeah. My mom used to work for, horticulture, agriculture, and all those things that are associated with how you take care of vegetables, eggs, meat, and all those different things like that. She was working with the lab that handled all that stuff. So the stuff that she didn't already know, and she learned like a lot of stuff by working with them. I remember that time when they killed that cow, because they had like a cow studying the cow for whatever. And then I had never had fresh beef. When you're an American and you're used to not eating fresh meat, there's a whole different taste. Like, don't give me no fresh beef. I could not eat that. I can't eat no fresh chickens, because I'm used to old meat. We are used to old meat, unless you grew up where you kill your own chickens or you kill your own pigs or whatever. But that fresh beef was like, I can remember it now. That's why people, I guess, they age it. But then this one person told me that if you kill a wild animal, you need to sit it on ice. And something about sitting it on ice help it to taste better. Like you let it sit there and I guess drain all the blood out or whatever. I don't know. But they claim that make it taste better. Never tried it. I doubt I will. And I know fresh beef was like, ew. That sun is not playing back there today. Woo. It's not, you see it right there? Usually it shines right there in my little, right there, but that sun is not playing. Let me see if I go over. Will it follow me? Let me see. Well, it's not going in my view. I guess it's shifting. That sun is not playing on my forehead. That sun is not playing today. I was looking at the forecast. It's saying that it's going to be sunny, so it won't be like a cloudy week, because last week was cloudy. It ain't blinding you. Usually, you know what I'm saying? I usually put my head right here because of the sun, but it's there, but it's not exactly in that spot right now. You know how the sun is shifting, because it's getting ready for spring. It's shifting back around. But that sun is bright compared to last week when it was cloudy and covered up. Shifting the atmosphere is breaking. It's moving. It's shifting the atmosphere. Oh, okay. Every heart. They had brought him to our church camp meeting. Was that during? I think that was before COVID. Was that before COVID or during COVID? Because for I think like 3 years they didn't do church camp. Was it 3 years? I think it was 2 years they didn't do church camp. And everybody was trying to figure out how to do whatever during that time. And now they kind of cut church camp a little shorter. Last year it was shorter. They used to do it for 10 days. And I think last year they did it for 7 days. Shifting the atmosphere. Shifting the atmosphere. I wonder how much it costs to go on a 5-hour Uber ride. I need to put that into my phone and see how much that will cost. To go on a 5-hour Uber ride. I need to get somewhere, but I don't want to drive. I wonder how that would work. That would be kind of weird. I would definitely have to find an Uber driver that I trust. Be riding in a car for 5 hours with a stranger. Every heart has been broken. It's shifting the atmosphere. It's moving. Because of where I'm going, I don't think the train will take me there. But I need to find out though. But the train is questionable. It's like when you're trying to go on an airport and you have a connecting flight, you can't be late. If you're late, then you're gonna miss your flight. So it's a kind of a situation where I have to be at a destination at a time. I can't play around. If I play around, I'll be late and I'll miss the train, so to speak. So it doesn't matter how to do it. I don't want to drive, but I might have to. That's not right now, but I have time to figure it out. That guy got a big hair. He got on a big old red do-rag. He must got some wicks up under there. A lot of people been cutting their wicks off. Some people need to cut their wicks off. I'm like, you're going to have that style. You don't want to keep up with it. Have it looking all rough, and don't wash it. Like I follow this one guy. His name is Chris McDread. He's on YouTube. He always says people that don't wash their dreads, he says like this, you have to wash your dreads. You have to. That's how they lock up. Water helps to lock them up. Some people say, oh, you don't wash your dreads. You don't wash them for like a month. I'm like, where'd you get that from? He's like, where'd you get that from? These eyelashes keep coming in my eye. This is where that man was the last time with that duck mask on. I remember during COVID time they had gave us some duck masks. Someone had donated them from wherever. You know, those ones that people actually wear like in the hospitals. But they have good suction on your face, but it just has that duck beak. I think I wore it like one time. You ain't got no wicks. You gonna turn your hair into dreads? You got enough hair on the top. All you gotta do is wash it and just keep rolling it up with your hand while it's little. Just keep washing it and rolling it and don't comb it. I think you're a little cute with dreads. I seen some people around me recently, they're growing dreads. At first it was looking weird, but now that they're getting longer, it looks better. But you got to go through those, like to say, the ugly phase of dreads. Like I should have done my hair when it was longer. But like to go, you would never get dreads, okay. But anyway, I should have done my dreads when my hair was longer. Because to go through the little awkward phase when you can't really pull it up or you can't, you know, really do much to it. Like some people call it the ugly stages. I got to clean my glasses when I get to work. My glasses are dirty. But I think you would look cute with dreads. I think so, from what I've seen of your face. But dreads are definitely not for everybody. I forgot to put another lotion in my bag. Oh yeah, you definitely got to get past the ugly phase, especially if you're doing it yourself. But if you actually go to a stylist, a really skilled loctician stylist, then they usually know how to, you know, pin it up some kind of way. But I figured out how to pin it up when I had mine when my hair was short. You just got to learn what to use. Sometimes you have to use rubber bands, or depending on how short it is, or use some little clips or something. But once you master how to do it, you can always create a style. Because I did that when I was I locked up maybe for about 6 weeks. And then I decided to comb it out. And that was hard. Oh, you so funny. You're going to cut your hair. You know you're going to cut your hair. You just said you're about to do it. This lady's out here walking with shorts on. She got a broom. Oh, and she cleaning up for somebody to get paid. Walking with a broom and a milk crate. And got on some little tights. I did not want to wait at that light. When you wait at that light, it seems like you never get out of there. The light was just letting out, so I had to blast on through. I'm early. I made it. I pretty much left on time, though. I did it. And I got 12 minutes to sit in the car. I'm not going in early. 7:30 it is. No more early. I mean, I got to now. Cut. Half cut. Yeah, but you could do those dreads that are just on the top of your head. Less to maintain. You don't have to do your whole head. Somebody out there jogging, a faithful jogger. Oh, the two people in the building. I made it. Yeah, I'm early. This is the time I try to get here so I can have some moments just to sit here and go before the day gets crazy. Before the day gets busy. I'm tired because it's like Saturday I was busy, Sunday I was busy. I mean, it was a productive weekend, but I just feel like I didn't like really get a break. I tried to create moments of calmness, but overall, I feel like I did not get a break. But it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Won't you go back? Until you find something else. But they shouldn't have y'all working in the rain, though. They should definitely have y'all. I don't know how the place is set up, but it seemed like y'all should have been doing inside work unless the whole thing is outside because y'all still doing the foundation or something. But if y'all have inside work, seems to me y'all should be doing inside work when it's raining. But that's just me. Who works in the rain? Why wouldn't you go back? Beats being home. It ain't gonna rain every day. Like the song says, it won't always be like this. I felt like walking away from this job many days. I'm surprised I'm still here. When you going back? Tomorrow? Anyways, let me end this live. I'm gonna end it right here. Hold on. Wednesday? Okay.